couple of days ago. Been camped out at Parker's side the whole time.
Why didn't you call me? I would have stayed with you.
I did call you, Molly. You're never home.
Okay. So where have you been then?
Oh, Molly.
I knew it. I knew for you to leave Parker and for Jack, especially on your wedding day, it had to be something huge.
Yeah, I swear that I never would have left by choice. There was this man named Winston Lowe.
Oh. So there was another guy.
Not the kind of guy that you're thinking of, and certainly not the kind of guy you were expecting a few minutes ago.
Looks like we have a lot of catching up to do. So we'll just take turns. You go first.
Excuse me, I just have one small question, Lucinda. Why should any of us cooperate with you?
Can you keep that little trap of yours shut maybe
Excuse
for a
me,
minute?
I think I have a right to know what's going on here. I think we all do, and you people are just too chicken to ask.
I'm not asking for myself, Emily. I'm asking for my daughter.
What, Lily? What has she heard?
All of you are going to hear from your sources shortly, if you haven't already, about a young lady who is being held by the Oakdale police in custody at the police station who looks exactly like my daughter, Lily.
What, Lily's in jail?
No, she isn't, because she isn't Lily. This is bizarre. This is insane. But she isn't. She looks like her. She's an imposter. And her name is Rose D'Angelo. And this girl has been living Lily's life.
Surprised, Katie?
For the last 3 months.
Of course I'm surprised, Henry.
Yes.
No, you're not. You knew.
What are you talking about?
You barely even flinched. This is old news to you.
I've got to go.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Come after me. Or if not me, then Jack and Parker.
Why did you marry this guy in the first place?
It was years ago. And I was in prison. Foreign country. My design business was broke. If I didn't pay the creditors back, I was looking at 20 years. And so here comes Winston. He'd always been interested. He promised to help me get out if I married him.
I see. And you thought, what? That eventually you could just divorce this creep?
No, I thought eventually he would get sick of me. And I'd be free. I didn't have any idea he was going to become obsessed with me. I didn't even think that the marriage was legal, Molly. It was performed in secret by this guy who looked like a bookie. I can't even stand thinking about it, talking about it. I just wish it would stay buried.
Speaking of buried, convenient that Winston died, huh?
It was an accident, Molly.
Sure, of course it was.
He was drunk. Winston was brutal when he was drinking. I warned him. I warned him to stop drinking. I reminded him what the doctor said, but no, just laughed at me. He had a heart attack and fell over and cracked his head on the table. It was awful, really.
So are you in his will? I mean, this guy sounds like he was loaded.
No, I really don't think that he would have left anything to me, Molly. Besides, everything from Winston comes with a price.
Didn't you get that $1 million for an award or something?
It was a setup. Phillips worked for Winston.
Wow. I knew it had to be very serious for you to skip town like that, but I never figured bigamy.
Thanks. It sounds a whole lot better when you put it that way.
No, I am not judging. I would never judge you. My life hasn't exactly been peaches and cream lately either.
Well, you're out of your coma. That's good.
I know, but I still have this amnesia thing.
Molly, the amnesia's fake. Do you remember?
Yes, I do, but it's very difficult to keep it straight. I can't forget not to remember anything from 2 months before the accident.
Can you tell me again why it is you're doing this?
For Abigail. Look, we need a chance to have a normal relationship as mother and daughter, and, well, this kind of helps bypass the fact that I had an affair with Chris. You know, the coma thing just kind of wipes the slate clean.
Right. But if she finds out...
Bite your tongue. Abigail and I are making real progress. And she really needs me right now because Holden is having a hard time at home, so she can't stay there. Her adoptive mother's halfway across the world, so who else is she going to turn to? I always wished that I had a mother I could talk to, and that's what I want to give to Abigail. And I'm going to keep her safe. And if anybody ever tries to hurt her...
Who would want to hurt her?
I don't even want to think about it.
Think about what?
Stenbeck is back in my life, Carly.
Isn't he in prison?
But I visited him in prison.
Molly!
No, it's not what you're thinking. He hired someone to hurt Emily Stewart and her family. It's a long story. Anyway, I got him to admit what he'd done on tape.
That's good.
But I, first had to convince him that I was still in love with him.
Ooh. How did you stand it?
It was awful seeing him again. But at least I thought that was it. And then I got slapped with the subpoena. That's right. I got to face this jerk in court. And I know that he's going to do everything he can to get back at me for betraying him again, Carly. I can feel it.
No, it's just not fair, Molly. No matter how hard we try to change, trouble keeps following us everywhere we go. Hey, look at me. I tried to start over. And here I am, back at square one. No money. Parker's still not living with me, and I just found out Jack is engaged to Julia.
I know. That hurts. I'm sorry.
And I don't even have any place to stay.
Yes, you do. You are going to bunk right here with Abigail and me.
No, you guys don't have that much space.
Don't be an idiot. You are going to stay here with us.
Thanks. I knew I could count on you. You're the only family I have.
Nobody understands you like I do, right?
Yeah, and vice versa.
We're the only ones that know what we've been through and what it takes to get on top. Molly and Carly, the perfect team. And now that you're back, nobody can stop us.
You want to play it that way, Rose? At least I won't be in jail. Okay? I hope you fry in here for what you've done.
As long as you're in the cooker with me, Cupcake.
Well, yeah, I'm pretending to be the innocent victim, yelling about how Lily Snyder did you wrong. The stupid tape thing is just pure spite.
Do not take the moral high road with me, honey. I'm not interested in revenge.
Then what are you interested in?
I don't care anything about you. I don't care. You know who I care about? I care about Holden, and I will do everything I can to make sure that you do not get your claws into him.
You and Motorcycle Man. He must be pretty hot if he got you to turn over a new leaf.
Jake is not like any other guy that I've ever dated. He's, well, he's different. But he's not a saint by any means, and that's why he understands the way my twisted mind works.
And this is a good thing?
Oh, yeah. Nothing like a reformed bad boy. I mean, all the excitement and none of the mess. We have a great time. Maybe that's him. Hello?
Molly, thank goodness you're home. It's Lily.
Lily, what's up?
I'm in jail.
Jail? What did you do?
It's too complicated to go into over the telephone. Could you just come down here ASAP?
What about Holden? Why haven't you called Holden?
He's out of town. Look, everything will make sense when you come down here. I'll explain everything. Just please hurry.
Lily is in jail? And when did you two become friends?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure when that happened myself. This whole thing is way too weird.
And so she used her one phone call to call you?
Yep. I gotta get down there. I gotta figure out what's going on. Some invitations are just way too good to pass up. Make yourself at home.